Welcome back to Sean's Do-It-Yourself Car Audio. Today we are finally testing the 35 hertz box, which is a True Spec, versus I have my Mega Bass box in my homeboy's car. So we're going to be doing a quick demo so you guys could see what 35 hertz sounds like compared to what 32 hertz sounds like on the same music, same amps. I'm going to be running copyright free off my iPad to the joining unit. I'm going to keep the spacing on the box very, very similar, as close as I possibly can to the rear latch. So we're getting the same, port velocity hitting the back. And I'm not just airing out the port on one of them. So here we go. We're starting off with the True Spec 35 hertz box. Let's hit play here. Let's crank this up to about 30. We will switch the bass in. So that's with the 35 hertz box. Obviously, door is open, so pressure is releasing from the car. But let's switch out these boxes real quick, play the same song, same volume, and see which one hits better. So that was the test on this True Spec box. This is how far away. It's about 14 to 18 inches away. It is a slot port. I think it has like 50 or 46, I can't remember, for port area. But we're going to be taking this out and putting in the Mega Bass box. Now we got in the Mega Bass box. As I said, it has a 100 square inch port. It does have the VCW instead of the YSW speaker. But other than that, it's in the same position, same chords, same amp. Let's hear it. Now that we got the Mega Bass box in, same exact positions. Door open, same song, turn it up to the same volume, and let's see what we could hear. Turn it up to 30. Slowly crank the bass knob. One thing I do notice immediately from listening to that is, hold on, let me just switch this back, is that it doesn't hit those super high notes because the 35 hertz box does play higher. I think it's actually a little bit louder. I might have to test that with another song. So I just found this song. It hits much lower. So let's see what the 32 hertz box does. Once again at 30 on a lower note song. So what I noticed is the Mega Box definitely hits deeper, but it doesn't play a broad range of music very well. Compared to the True Spec box, me and my friend just were measuring these boxes out. They said they're the same size. This is not the same size as this. Rob, how much bigger was this one?
1.25 inches.
This is 1.25 inches wider across And also it's an inch deeper, right? Yeah, so it's 1.25 inches across and 1 inch deep. And on a box this big, it's a lot of airspace. So this box is not as good as this box. So what I'm gonna do for my system to complete it for the budget build is I'm gonna take the YSW speaker out of this, put it in this box, take the VCW speaker out of this, stick it in that box, and sell this box. So the conclusion, put the right speaker in the right box. This is the fun thing about testing, guys, is you get to see what works, you get to see what doesn't for your liking. Don't let anybody tell you any different. You know, this is a budget build. I'm showing that you can do this on Stinger amps, a JP 1.2Z, and some cheap speakers and not a super expensive box. It's a good box. That True Spec box is a phenomenal box, but it's not a custom made box for that speaker. It's made actually for the Sundown SA15, but the parameters of that speaker are very similar. So if you don't got the money or the need to spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 upgrading your alternator, upgrading your battery system, spending $900 on speakers, $1,500 on amps, guys, you can run a budget system that absolutely slams. This little guy is a proof of it, and you can enjoy yourself. Bass heads are bass heads, man. It's not like having a pissing contest, like, oh, well, my speaker is this, and it's like, well, that's awesome, but my system sounds just as good. You can get the same performance if you do things right. And with that being said, guys, see you on the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please help the channel.